That's right, Keenan. Those fiery TV ads between Senator Gary Peters and his Republican challenger, John James, well, they're hard to miss. This is one of those races further up the ballot Democrats view as a must keep. And one issue that both these candidates have sparred heavily over, their stances on health care. In a hotly contested U.S. Senate race, businessman and veteran John James faces incumbent U.S. Senator who previously served in the state Senate and U.S. House, Gary Peters.
It feels like James has maybe his ads have been a little more resonant. That said, it's a good Democratic environment in Michigan this year. Peters should still win, but James is making him sweat it out.
Both candidates joined us on 7 Up Front last month.
I'm the guy that's getting things done, and I'm doing it in a bipartisan way. I will defend the Affordable Care Act and making sure that everybody in this state, regardless of who they are, where they live, have access to quality, affordable health care.
With regulatory, tort, and tax reform, you would have the more power with the patients and the doctors and not the federal government and insurance companies.
Further down the ballot, voters in Macomb and Oakland counties will choose their prosecutor. In Oakland County, Democrat Karen McDonald unseated incumbent Jessica Cooper in the primary with nearly 66% of the vote. Now she'll face Republican Lynn Getz. Democrat and former circuit judge Mary Shanowski and Republican state senator Pete Lucido are both fighting for prosecutor in Macomb County, a position still partially marred in scandal as the previous prosecutor Eric Smith resigned, then pleaded guilty to obstruction of justice in a federal embezzlement scheme. Also in Oakland County, a heated race for the county executive, and one that will look different this cycle. Democrat Dave Coulter facing Republican Mike Kowal.
It's actually on the ballot twice. Once to fill out the partial term that Brooks Patterson left, and the other one is for the full term, starting in January.
Coulter was appointed after longtime county executive L. Brooks Patterson died last year. If he won, Coulter would be the county's first elected Democrat in the role.
All right, Jen, so is there any certain area or county that's expected to play a big role in the results here in Michigan?
Well, obviously, Oakland County is going to play a huge role at the national, state, and local level. You have those state house races and, of course, the races we just mentioned for county prosecutor, county executive. Macomb County also is going to play a key role. It's something that obviously President Trump is eyeing based on his recent visits here. This was a county that showed up for him in 2016. But right now at the state level, Michigan is looking more favorable for the Biden-Harris ticket. But specifically Oakland, Macomb counties, they're going to be counties that both camps are eyeing very closely this cycle. Keenan?